When I said, you're gonna whack this guy out? There was a divide in the family and a war was brewing within the family, within the two sides of the family. And then crews started going at each other, different crews started pitting against, because some started backing the new administration. Some thought that some other people should be proposed to be the boss. So there was a lot of friction inside the family. And I was caught in the middle of it. Luigi was on one side, Charlie was on the other, and I'm stuck in the middle. And so at the end, Luigi, he got himself in a little bit of trouble. So they figured, Charlie said to me, he shared with me in Vegas, we were out to dinner one night, and he says, yeah, they're gonna whack him out. Wow, I said, really? And at that point, can you imagine now, I'm at the level where I can challenge it and I could speak up. And I said, whack him out? You know this guy since he was a kid. He came up under you. You're gonna whack this guy out? And again, for me to say those types of things, you can only imagine how comfortable I was in this life. I'm no longer an FBI guy. I'm no longer law enforcement. I'm all in here, you know? And I said, you're gonna whack this guy out? Really? That's what you do to guys? Really? Charles, is that who we are? Yeah, that's who we are. And then again, they go to black guys and then the veil comes over and you see this darkness overtake him. And he goes, yeah, he's gonna die. And you know, matter of fact, I told the administration, you'll do it. What? That I'll do it. Yeah, you'll kill him. He goes, why, do you have a problem with that? And the minute he said that, I realized, shit, if I don't say yes to this, you know, it's not like I can say, yeah, let me go jump on a call real quick, see if my FBI supervisor says it's okay that I kill this guy, and then I was all in. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. But at that very moment, I knew, I knew the case was gonna come to an end. I knew this would be what ends the case. I'm not gonna kill this guy, Luigi. I planned a murder for months. I gathered my evidence. The investigator in me kicked in again. I planned it out. I gathered a ton of information. I tied the bosses in. I tied the administration into the conspiracy that they had given the approval to do it. I tied some other guys into the conspiracy. I got Charlie, I got Luigi, I got all these guys that I was dealing with. And, you know, the case was successful in the end, but, you know, it was a great case for the Bureau, but, you know, it was a great case for me, and it's what I'm most known for, I guess, because everybody loves a good mob story. But the ending wasn't good for me. The ending, it ruined my career, forced me to retire. What I thought was going to be a career till I'm 65 and do the job that I truly feel I was born to do until I was an old man. And you know, until you force me out and drag me out, I'll die on this job. I'll die of a heart attack or natural causes when I'm 90 if I could, because I love this job. And then all of a sudden, you know, before I'm even 50 years old, it's pulled out from under me, and now what?